Alright, I want to do a little project for y'all. This is a little project of an Indian woman and a little Indian man. This is a little Indian woman right here, and she's going to have a little papoose on her back. And I thought this would be a unique little project. I just kind of saw a picture of something like this, and I just thought this would be a nice thing to carve for a project. And so we're gonna carve this as a project in such a way. All right. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the head straight. Where the head, here's just a little. This is a little papoose back here. It sits on her back. And we're going to, her little, I'm just going to kind of do this like this. This is a little papoose back here. And do this like this. In other words, this is her hair. It's going to come all the way down to here. Somewhere around there. Somewhere down to here. Okay? Alright. So, her little legs will be just some little feet right in there. Alright, and she'll be okay. Now what I want to do first of all is I want to go ahead and just let's go ahead and the little papoose back here, let's go ahead and just cut this and around here, okay? And then the hair is going to come down to here, so I'm just going to kind of do this. I'm just kind of done in my boundaries here with this, and when you get the pattern, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm sitting here doing? I'm sitting here carving without a glove. Huh, I just noticed it. Sorry. I apologize for that. Let me get my glove on. Sitting here carving without a glove. Alright, now the hair is just going to kind of come up here like this and come up here like this. In other words, it's just sort of joining what's going to go on. Okay, now, and let me cut here, and for the little papoose. Okay, so the little papoose, little baby on the backs, we're just going to go ahead and just cut off in here. Go ahead and get rid of this in here to bring that back, because he actually is toward the back of the head. Okay, and the same thing over here. Get that out of the way, then we'll work on that later. Okay. All right, see how that kind of looks like that. Of course, it'll be brought down even more. But we're just taking that off right in there, where the papoose will be. Actually, his little head's just kind of sort of sticking out of the back of it, in other words. All right, well, let's just go ahead and just go ahead and take and round this off a little bit. Okay, and we're just going to come forward here, and we're just going to make a cut where and a cut here where the hair comes down. In other words, basically in that sense, you see how it just sort of comes in there. She's going to have a little blanket over, so there won't be any arms really have to do. So we're just basically kind of getting. Now we're just going to It's a simple project. It's not a real difficult project. Such a way. Just sort of continue rounding off. Till we kind of get a shaped head and stuff. Okay, just kind of like that. All right, now what we're going to do here is the hair is going to kind of come up here. If you can see, the hair is already down like this. The hair is going to come up here and sort of come forward like this. In other words, we'll kind of find a middle spot in here. It's going to come up like this and then come down like this and come over here to where the hair is, okay? Where we kind of produce a little head right here. Okay? So, let's go ahead and cut that. Like this. And then come down like that. And then we want to cut the head back like this. Okay? Just like that. Come here and we cut that. Now if we want to cut the hair back a little bit more, we can. It's no problem. But you see how what we've done? I'm going to make the face a little bit round. There. Just like that. See that? Then we kind of come in here and we kind of just take this off in here and make it like that. Okay? Now let's go to the papoose back here and just sort of round this off back here just a little bit. The little baby that is sticking out. And we're going to just kind of get that face, round it off in here, pull that back, and you see how that turns out to be. Okay? All right. Now, we'll take a little bit more off in here, a bit more off in here to make that face rounder and more right there. Okay? There we go. See that? Okay. Now what we want to do is I'm just going to kind of bring that hair up a little bit more because I don't really need it to be that long necessarily, just sort of like that where it curves up. I just cut it that long. There we go. And we start kind of removing back from the hair and stuff. We start kind of rounding off. Now, the little papoose, his little head is just basically going to be sticking out of the back like this, in other words. Okay? So we want to just round him off just a little bit, just like that. And round off in here, kind of come up like this. And sort of come from the bottom part of here and begin removing wood just like this. See how now the little head kind of sticks up like that? You're beginning to see the little head. It's just like it's just going to be a little round head, in other words. Okay? Just like this. We come back over here. Now, we're going to come down here and we're going to separate these shoes. Not going to be anything fancy. Separate these shoes from the little just sort of, now you could have cut that on a bandsaw, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna, and then we're gonna come down here and separate these shoes, and we'll work from that point off. Okay? All right, see that? Basically, I'm just sort of roughing it out right now to get the idea of what I want. Draw a line right there where the shoes are going to be. And you just sort of separate them a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now these shoes are going to kind of come back a little bit, of course. We'll work on that as we go. They're not going to be anything special, but they will definitely kind of come back here. Bring these shoes back just like this. Just kind of like that. Okay. Of course they'll come down even more, but let's go ahead and then let's go ahead and just kind of, it's going to be a real simple figure, not anything exquisite. And this is the little Indian woman, first of all. And as you take the outside of this down, then you take the shoes down, see, to kind of match it in such a way. Okay? See? All right. I'm going to take a little bit off in the front here. And I think it's about through with my video for this portion of it. But see, we've already got a lot done already just by the roughing out of getting this done. And we'll work on that. Okay. Well, I think my time is up now for right now, but we'll work from there. Thank you.